Well, y'all made it back finally, huh? I guess y'all said it took you long enough. Yeah. So, yeah. Mercury retrograde has been retrograding, y'all. I'm telling you. I had to take a nap, and it just hit me all at once. It really, really did. It just swooped in on me. Okay. So, I hope everybody is doing well. Hope you've had a wonderful day. Hope you had a wonderful week as well. Um, so, y'all, I was abused in my early 20s, and that's what that knot is. So, I was going to try to cover it up, but I changed my mind, and it's not meant for me to cover it up, okay? So, if you see it, you see it. And that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. I was abused, so yeah, that's what that is. But anyway, life went on. Life got better, right? And I got my old glasses back on because my new glasses, I don't like them. I don't like them, and I don't like this prescription in them, and I'm taking them back. Yeah, and it's not that I haven't gotten used to the prescription or anything like that. It's just that the it's the vision is off. It's off. So yeah. Anyway, um, I uploaded the cards that was pulled for the weekly intervention, and um, one that was pulled. The first one I pulled out was for the inner child, and it is the intuition. I moved my camera back because of those glasses. It's the intuition, and it says the light part of it is insight, inner wisdom, and guidance. And the shadow part of the intuition is doubt, ignorance, and misguidance. And it says at the bottom, trust your inner voice. Your intuition knows the way. That's absolutely true. Absolutely true. Didn't we pull this card too a little while back? I'm thinking we did. I'm thinking we did. But anyway, I gotta write these down in my notes and in my journal because I like to write in my journal. Oh, I like to write in my journal the cards that we pull in the weekly intervention. I just do. Mm, mm, mm. And the next card I pulled for the weekly intervention for the inner child is determination. Yeah. And it says for the light part, for the light side of things, persistence, resolve, and strength. And then for the shadow side, it says hesitation, wavering, and what is that? See? Defeatism. Yeah. And it reads, stay determined and focused. Your efforts will pay off. Yeah. And as I said before, these weekly interventions are for me as well as for you all. Yes, they are. That's one reason why I did it. I started it, and because I need this. I need this. I really do. I I had seen where other people were they weren't doing anything similar to this, but I'd seen people offering training and classes and things like that. So I said, well, if I can get with some people, you know, that need the same thing, that need what I need, which is to heal my inner child and to embrace my shadow, we could do that together. We could do that as a collective and could go so far. You know, we could go so far. So that's why I was led to do it this way. These cards can be used in other ways, in any way that you would like to use them. They can be used that way. But I chose to use them this way in order to help us. Those of us that, you know, don't really know where to start and where to begin, because you hear people say the inner child, inner child, the inner child. But what else, right? You hear people say, oh, you need to do work on your shadow, work on your shadow. What else? You know, so this way we can learn from the beginning, and we're going to work our way up and out, right? That's what we're going to do. That is exactly, and that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. And I would love it and appreciate for you all to keep coming back. You know, I know it's not the same format that you're used to coming, you know, from readers. I know that. I know that. I'm not the same as other readers. I'm just not. Everything I do is different. It's just different. The way I read cards is different. It is. It's just different. So, and I've always been different, you know. But I did let y'all know a little bit about myself in one of my videos. It might not, no, it wasn't the weekly intervention. It was one of my readings that about a little bit about my life, you know, and what I had to deal with, because people, they didn't like me being different. They wanted to put me in this box, and I wanted me to be like everybody else. That's but you can't let people do you like that, you know. And when you find yourself in a position like that, begin to find yourself a way out. Begin to find yourself a way out. Today, you have so many avenues, ways to maneuver, you know, to get out of situations. You know, you have readers, you have tarot, you have all these things. We have these tools, ways to help ourselves. Now, people may use these tools in other ways, you know, and that's them. That's how they want to use them. That's how they want to use them. Use your tools. Use your tools in a way that's going to benefit you and others. And if it's not beneficial to you and others, if it's not for your highest good, whether it's the tools or people, jobs, anything, get away from it. Get out of it. Go somewhere else. You know, if it's not for your highest good, leave that situation, regardless of what it is. If it's not benefiting you, leave that situation. Leave it. I'm not telling anybody to leave their partners. I'm not saying that. I am not saying that. I am saying, regardless of what situation you're in, if it does not benefit you, then you know You want to be happy, don't you? You want something to be good for you, right? Then do something that's gonna help you to be that way. That's it. And no, it is not. It may not be that simple. It may not. But you got access to so many things that can help you. You really do. Now I'm going to light a candle. I light candles. And I'm lighting this pink candle for peace and love. Okay? Peace, love, and open heart. To open our hearts up to love, to receive love, and to give love. Okay? That's what I'm doing. That's what's happening. All right. So we were talking about the intuition and the determination cards. Have you all been having issues with your intuition being like foggy or off? Just keep cleansing your energy. Keep cleansing your energy. Taking your cleansing showers and baths. Do that. Do that. Because I feel it. I know some of you have. Cleanse your energy. Cleanse your energy, because whoever they are, they know you have they want your energy. They want it. And once they get a taste of your energy, they don't want to let it go. They don't. So cleanse your energy. Continue to cleanse your energy. Cleanse your space. Pray for their healing. And my spiritual guides, my spiritual teams, we pray for their healing right now. We pray for their healing. Those that are still in our energy, we release them to you all. First of all, we forgive them, and we forgive ourselves, and we release them to you all. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Try not to get upset, y'all, especially during this Mercury retrograde. But just try not to in general, because the more upset we are, the angrier that we get. That's when they can really get to our energy. Yeah, it is. So, y'all, be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. Be determined. Be determined to be the best that you can be for yourself as well as others, but yourself first. Be determined, okay? Be determined to release anything that is not of your highest good, okay? And remember, this is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. But if you resonate with it, you resonate with it. You know? Yeah. Keep your energy cleansed and keep your areas cleansed continuously. Don't just do it one day and stop. Continuously cleanse your area and cleanse yourself. Oh, excuse me. All right. So next we're gonna go over the shadow work oracle cards. The first one I pulled, it was endurance. Yeah. Yeah. Stay grounded. Stay grounded. Do your meditations. Write in your journal. Go outside. Walk in the grass barefoot. Walk around barefoot for just a little while. You don't have to do it long. If you have a park near you, go to the park. Sit near some trees. If you can sit under the trees, sit under the trees. And just gaze upon the beauty of nature. That's what you do. Okay, embrace the void. Embrace the void. It says, your true potential is waiting to be discovered. And this involves emptiness and creative power. So isn't that, is creative, is that the sacral or the root? Let me check it out. I'll check it out for us. Embrace the void. Your true potential is waiting to be discovered. I'm telling you. See here? There it is. Yeah. And let me pull this out. But I wanted to see which one. There we go. It's either the sacral or the chakra. Sacral. Yeah, it's the sacral. Creativity. Yeah. So you can burn you an orange candle, right? For the sacral chakra. And that's what we're going to do right now. Yes. Right now. We're going to burn an orange candle just in case you don't have one, okay? We're going to burn an orange candle for our sacral chakra. And this is to unblock our sacral chakra. Unblock, clear any blockages from our sacral chakra to enhance our creativity and to enhance our relationships in a positive manner and to balance our emotions, okay? So this is the orange candle, and I'm gonna light it for those with those intentions in mind, okay? That's what we're doing. The orange candle, okay? And the second card that came out was the second card, light the darkness. Darkness cannot dispel darkness. Only light can. See? Yeah, we was almost talking about that. Love, clarity, and awareness. So, as we prayed for those individuals that would not stay out of our energy and that's sending illusions and delusions to our intuition and things like that. We pray for them. And we casted light on that whole situation by praying for their healing. Yes, we did. And that's what this card is. That's what it's talking about. See there? That's what it's talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Everything is just, it's flowing like it's supposed to. Yeah. Yeah. But I went back to this embrace the void. Your true potential is waiting to be discovered. Yeah. So, and that's why the orange candle is lit for our creativity, and that's regarding the sacral chakra. We're going to enhance our creative power. Okay. No more emptiness. You know, no more. We have so much to give. We have so much to give. Don't minimize yourself. Stop minimizing yourself, I'll say. Stop it. Stop it. I was doing the same thing. I was minimizing my everything. I was minimizing myself with all this creativity that I have and that I've always had. I was minimizing all of it as if I couldn't do nothing. You know, let me tell it. Years back, I rebuked that. I didn't have a creative bone in my body. I used to say that all the time. Not realizing I was limiting myself, my abilities, minimizing my creativity. Because just because I couldn't paint a picture like that person over there, I could do 2 to 3 other things very well, you know. But I didn't see myself that way. Not then, but I do now. But anyway, I'm saying that, and I'm not trying to brag or boast about anything. I did have my nail tech license. I went to school for it, and I had got my license. I went to the state, took the state exam, and I passed it, and I got my license. Also during that time, I went to small business. I took a small business course in entrepreneurship, and I passed that course, and I went and I got my city business license. Yeah. So I'm not thinking anything about neither one of those achievements. And they were achievements, but I'm not thinking anything about neither one. I still didn't see myself as accomplished. So years passed, and I forgot, I forgot all about the nail tech license. I forgot all about the business license. Every now and then things would come up and remind me, you have this background, right? I'd piss it off. And, wouldn't think nothing else about it. When my husband was living, he expressed to me that he wanted his own business, and and what type of business he wanted. And I'm like, oh, really? And he was like, yeah. And I said, okay. And then I just went into that mode, that business mode. Like it had never left. I made business cards. I made flyers. I did all kind of stuff. And he started his business. And we had our first client just like that. I mean, it never left. He couldn't believe it. He could not believe it. So, you know, I still didn't think nothing about that. To me, it wasn't nothing. Wasn't nothing. You know, before he passed, to save us money, I said, I'm gonna learn how because he always wanted me to go get my nails done. Get your nails done. Get your nails done. Get your feet done. I knew how to do all that myself because I had a license in it. I had a license. I could do pedicures, manicures. I could do tips. I could do all that stuff, you know. And I said, I can't see paying them that much money when I could do it myself. He said, but you don't do it. So yeah, I had to break down, and I said, he's right, because I don't do it. So I went to YouTube because I did I did the nails, but I used the acrylic, right, and the fiberglass. But I never did the press-ons, and that's what I wanted to learn how to do because I didn't want them to be completely on my nails. I wanted to be able to take them off when I was ready to take them off. So that's what I did, and it was a quick lesson that I learned, and I'm still doing it to this day. But yeah. So yeah. Anyway, then he said he started on me about my hair. See, I have the type of hair that it's very fine and then it's wavy and then it just I don't care what you do to it. It's not holding. It's not holding. It's not holding. And all that gel and all that stuff, I guess I'm allergic to it because or it just irritates me so bad I can't stand it. So I couldn't, and I tried, but it wasn't working for me. So I said, you know what? I got to learn how to do my own hair. So that's what I did. I taught myself to do my own hair because it just cost too much. I was doing everything I could to save money for us. And being able to do that kind of stuff, I had to remind myself, about the business license and about the nail tech license. And I went to cosmetology school as well, but I didn't want the license because I didn't like dealing with the public like that and their hair. I didn't like that, you know. And I didn't mind doing for the public. It's not that. It's just hair, itself. So I didn't pursue my license in cosmetology. I only had like 6 months to go, but I didn't like it that much to pursue that license. But yeah, so I no, I went, what is that? What is, okay, right at 30. So yeah, those are a few of my accomplishments and uh, some of the things of my uh, creative abilities that I have. that I minimalized. Yeah. So stop doing it, okay? You are creative. You are. You are. You just put it back on a back burner somewhere and left it and said it's nothing. But it is. Okay? It is. It is something. It is something. Okay? So we've talked about the intuition and determination for the inner child. Okay? And we've talked about the embrace the void and light the darkness for the shadow. So we've covered both of those areas, right? One thing I forgot to put out there was the clearing the blockages with the declare and decree. I forgot about that, y'all. I did. I forgot. Let me do it real quick, okay? Real quick. Just real quick. Let me do it. Let me go ahead and get us one out, okay? I'm going to shuffle it, and I'm going to pull one out for us. Okay? And you know, you write these down on a piece of paper. You burn it, and you give thanks to your Most High. Okay? Yeah. This is the Declare and Decree deck that I get these, pull these blockage clearing cards from. Declare and Decree. I don't think she sells these online, but she does have her own website now. Shavi Zane, that's her name. That's her platform name. Go and check out her website. Check out her page. She's got like 6 different decks. So I'm gonna pull one out the middle for us. All right. This is a good one. Well, all of them are good, but this goes with what we're doing, what we're talking about today. All works of iniquity done against myself and my loved ones is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. All works of iniquity done against myself and my loved ones is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. There you go. If you can take a screenshot of that. There you go. All right. So y'all, we're going to end it here, okay? Spirit, is it anything else I need to discuss with my tribe? Y'all continue to sage. You burn your Palo Santos, your incense. You know, just burning incense, you know, is also a form of clearing the energy. So any incense, you know, that you want to use to cleanse your energy, it will cleanse it. It will cleanse the energy in the space. It really will. Mercury retrograde is retrograde now. We have the 8-8 portal coming up. Be aware, okay? I'll try to line up something for us for the 8-8 portal. See what I can line up for us. Because that's going to be powerful, y'all. That's going to be powerful. And it's in the month, it's in the Leo. It's going to be powerful. We got to do something for that day, for that 8-8 portal, and we will. We will. I'll be working on something for us. I really will. So, we're going to end it here, y'all. Thank you all for attending our weekly intervention. Reflect on those cards that I uploaded, okay? Those 4 cards: intuition, determination for our inner child, and embrace the void and light the darkness for the shadow. Reflect on those, meditate on those that resonate, okay? I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. If I don't see you any other time, because I will be doing regular readings, card readings, I'm just feeling led to do it as well. Until we meet again. Where is my thing? Yes. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm sending peace, love, and light to you, your family, your loved ones. And as always, always and forever, what I say, what I say, what I say. Stay blissful, y'all, okay? As blissful as you can be. Stay blissful.